teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium, Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kurt Burnson. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Shotgun running play call. Second down after that run in the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking through at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Worthy. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
As the first down is still going. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Quickly, the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's intercepted. He's stepping by that ball.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
The Raiders offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Comes out.
Feel sick when this happens. 1 minute you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, wondering where the ball went. Heads up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with a pick. Let's see what they can do here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. He keeps it himself. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. 3rd down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, 1st down. But no. The defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It's like no gain to me. It'll be 4th down in inches.
Here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Looking for some space. It's Barkov. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed. And the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fielded near the end line. He's got him out with it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Set up at the 16. They're going to run it here. Oh, shreds the tackle. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back has it on the screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made by the tight end. They make the stop, and out before a solid game that time.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Makes the catch. It's Riggs. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, we're just getting started here. Now already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The Gators pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching in that time. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of throw your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Trying to find some room. It's Larkin. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter.
Thought that boy was gone.
In this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle, it's Diaz. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A quick throw to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. Now the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. That hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor just really...
He'll take a deep shot. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. Test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
No running out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. The offense with a major gamble here. Going for it inside their own 40. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking for a gap. It's Barker. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one can hurt you.
You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And you set it down after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
That completion sets up the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
Because I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. Solid game there. Moves the ball out with the 32. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then
he's going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Quick throw caught over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. There's some space around the 30. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. The Salt were able to bring him down quickly. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pulls it in. It's Diaz. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Here we go on fourth down. It's like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And here's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Right spin over the right side. Hill, and they chase him down. All the way to the end zone. He couldn't catch it. Touchdown. Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Let's take a deep shot here. That deep shot is hot for a big game. Touchdown, Florida. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The winning drive. So much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards into the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
What the fuck was that? What?
Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Crazy. What a snag. What a snag. Wow. I know. That was a 99-speed corner. I was like, what's going on?
And there's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stops short of the marker after just a short game. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Second down incompletion. Will have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it.
Didn't think it was pass interference.
And he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
It's a shotgun run. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Escapes the pocket. It's past the 35. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
It's a nice game by the this offense, this quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Again, makes it second and medium. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Look out, room to run here. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made over the middle. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff. Working with the lead, it comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Gators line up on first and 10. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll try the ground game here. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Gators. And we'll set up with a PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some...
Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. Clock will continue to roll.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy, or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains,
I missed it.
This defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play. Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he feels it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. They will rule that game. It's a huge gain through the air.
Who is that guy? He just catches everything.
Football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that really galvanize an offense.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening.
Don't throw it to number 2 then. He drops him.
They mix it up with a run. And that's a solid gain.
18's dog.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Had me in the blitz too. It's like a perfect call.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect
I was coming.
to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Guy had position and he still didn't get it. It's crazy.
Let's face it, at this point in the game, because
Oh, okay. I didn't click on my guy.
they've got to be able to convert.
I messed up too much.
They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Caught behind the line. It's brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Makes a quick grab. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Now give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it.
He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PHC is good as still trail though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at 25. Takes the field. Last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Grinding away on the ground. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly
No way.
to the left side. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. He's in the clear.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. The Dogs line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, will try to run it in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Yeah, I love that.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming.
Oh my God.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. A handoff to the back. Great cut there. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play either way to secure the victory? Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. The tight end hauls in on the corner route. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. We thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.